What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel From Asia with Love. Once again, I am Asia. If you're new here, this is my visual diary, and today I'm going to be talking about the fourth and final phase of my growth for the month of February. 4 different aspects of life that I was focusing on. The first one was reading. Second one was writing. Third one was creating, and then the fourth one is reflecting. So today's video is going to be about reflecting upon all different aspects of my life that have happened in the last 6 months. Very monumental things happened within the last 6 months. So one video I remember sharing with you guys last summer was I was depressed again. I wanted just to be very open and transparent with you all, just to show you that I realize that I am depressed and I'm going to have to work towards building myself back up. And after that video, about a couple months, maybe not even a couple months later, about a month later, I self-harmed for the first time in years. I haven't self-harmed or done any really destructive things to my physical body in years. Last time I did it was when I was a teenager. So I cut myself, I cut my wrist, and immediately regretted it. But that didn't stop the pain. So then a month later, on October 2nd, I cut again, and that was definitely a turning point for me, because once I saw it for the second time, it really kind of put me in a position of realizing that I'm destroying everything. I'm destroying everything that I've worked so hard for, and I'm destroying God's creation, which is me. And that's when I had to take a step back and really reevaluate my inner being, my inner self-worth, because ultimately last year I was in so much pain. I spent pretty much, come to think of it, I have spent pretty much the last 3.5 years in pain, and realizing that I've been internalizing a lot of pain that I haven't been able to fully express, and using outwardly things to cover it up or make me feel good or fill in this void that was not good whatsoever. So taking the steps to not self-harm and to constantly push myself to go to therapy. In that time, I was going to therapy weekly, and I shared with you tips on how I take care of myself, my self-care video. And in that time, I had to really take a lot of me time and focus on me, which I did not want to do. I wanted to focus on everybody else, do everything else for everyone else, but not me. Because I truly thought I didn't deserve it. I didn't think I deserved it at all. So knowing that I self-harmed the last time, almost, 4.5 months ago, almost 5 months ago. So not even half a year ago, I was in a destructive place. And knowing who I am now, I'm very proud of myself for pulling myself out of that, because I had nowhere else to turn. I only saw darkness all around me, and I'm so grateful to have family and friends that, even though all my family is far away from me, 3,000 miles away from me, they still pulled together and supported me, as they always do, in this dark time. And it showed me that I am deeply loved, and if I ever were to destroy my own life, I'm not just hurting myself, I'm hurting so many other people around me. So it gave me the reassurance of knowing that I am valued in this life by all the wonderful people around me. So sorry if I get a little choked up, but it was a very tough time. And moving into 2020, I can't spend the next decade being in so much pain the way I was. When I started high school 10 years ago in 2010, I was already in pain. I held on to so many different things going into high school, and now going into this new decade, I can't carry those burdens anymore. I have to let them go. So it's really a tearjerker knowing that I at one point just saw no value in the person that looked back at me in the mirror, and really didn't think I was capable of doing all the things I accomplished by moving to California by myself, and for being here for almost 4 years without any family, and figuring this all out on my own, putting myself through school while working full time. If you had told the girl at 14 that she would be able to accomplish all of this, I would have laughed, because I would have been the same. I would have been like, that's not the same girl. So it is, I feel like it's my duty as someone that has constantly dealt with anxiety and depression to share this with you, to hopefully inspire you that if you're ever feeling these thoughts of wanting to take your life and wanting to destroy something that God created, it's so hard to explain, because people who know what I'm talking about and people who know what I'm feeling know exactly what that feels like, and knowing that it's so hard to not listen to those voices in your head. And I want to just tell you that it's okay. I believe you. I'm here for you. I am someone that has been in your position, and I love you. I may never know you, but I love you dearly, and I hope that you see the beauty in your life and in the life that others that want to give you. I just see so much for everyone else, but I want for everyone who's dealt with this to see it for themselves as well. So it's definitely going to be harder moving forward, because now that I'm actually still trying to take the time out to put myself first, there are going to be forces that want to make me resort back to old ways. And I've accepted that my depression is something that I'm going to live with for the rest of my life. Not to say that I'll never be depressed again. It's going to happen again, but my reaction is what needs to change, and my response time and how I handle it. I've accepted that those are part of the things I will be dealing with, but I'm stronger than it. I've overcame it. Oh, excuse me. Overcame is the right way to say it. I overcame this twice in my lifetime. So there's nothing that anyone can't tell me. But today was just going to be really about reflecting on the fact that, months ago, this wrist was covered in marks, and it was really hard to see and really hard to express. But now I'm stronger, I'm happier, I'm healthier, I'm taking the time out to do the things that I want to do, and not destroy, but create from my mind, and create any of the things that I see. So I wanted to share this with you all, and just to show that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and I am here for you. For those that are suffering in silence, I know what it feels like. Never be afraid to reach out. Never be afraid to express and be vocal about what it is that's making you hurt. Don't internalize that pain, because your emotions will speak for themselves in some shape, way, or form. So that is all I have for today. I hope everyone has had a great month the way that I have. And moving into the month of March, retrograde will be over. So we won't have to deal with any of this crazy nonsense going on. I'm going to be doing another vlog. I would say I'm going to try to do one now, keeping up the momentum every 2 weeks. Now, I won't do one every week, but I may do one every 2 weeks. So I'm going to have to think about a couple of ideas of what I want to do for the month of March. But let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Follow me on Instagram. I never told y'all my Instagram, but it's it's Asia Alien, so it's ASIA, my first name, and then LIEN. I'll put it down here below so that you can see. So everyone have a great rest of your week. I'll catch you all later. Bye.